Good morning, good morning. Sarah from Sup Junkie here, and I'm sorry we're a bit late. We're just having such a lovely time chatting to people on the beach. You know what it's like. It's amazing. So let me turn the camera around, and we are just about to start. We've got the qualifiers for the distance going off first, so the boys, then the girls. So you'll be able to see who is putting themselves up for team selection. Let me turn it round. There you go. We've got Glenn Eldridge here from Ocean Sports in Carbis Bay. So it's great to see Glenn here racing. He's proper OG of the sport and amazing at racing. We've got Hector there. We've Blue Ewer just here back from Europe. Very, very successful race. Came second last weekend in the Euro Tour. So that is absolutely fantastic. And Damo here, Damien from Cornwall. Hi Becky, please watch, please give us some likes and enjoy what we're going to bring to you today, and hopefully it will be as exciting. There's young Joe Jones as well. He recently qualified for the Welsh team. He's not had his offer letter yet, but it will be coming, we know that. Hi Duncan, thanks for checking in. Gosh, this morning, I don't know if you saw my post, but it was flat calm. But hey, it's the ocean, it's the weather, the wind is turning, or the wind has turned. It's now on shore, and you've got Denzel here just watching. He'll be going off in the next wave. Hi Woz, thanks for checking in. So we've got, I think, 6 guys going for qualification, and then possibly 4 ladies. We've got the prone guys here, really excited to be back on Gilly Beach. Gilly Beach is like the home, you know, it's got such a huge history of surf life-saving, and you've got Milky up there, Milky Bar. You've got the Dutch champion, I didn't quite catch his name, but the Dutch champion on the left. We've got Mark Norton, we've got Molly Roodhouse and Jess Georgelin as well here. They both qualified last year. Good morning, Bruce. How are you, my lovely? Look at the sea states here. Let me get a little bit closer. I've got some proper interesting little chop here. So the distance race is out through those buoys. Hang a right. Go all the way further than we will be able to see. So you'll have to bear with us, and we'll just do lots of chat, lots of interesting chat to keep you entertained. They will then come flying back here. Good morning, Andrea. How are you, my lovely? Flying back towards the castle. They'll turn round. They'll come back. And one lap is 5k. So those of them who are doing the 5k will come round the outside of that buoy, come back into the beach. The others will come round that buoy and then keep the second buoy on the left and then go back out for lap number 2. It's going to be a challenge because the wind has got up and the chop has got up. And here we go. Here's the little boats. These guys will be looking after safety. So there they are. Been doing lots of hard work. Race director Scotty. He's had his many hats on today. And here, look, here's my partner in crime. We are live, Martin.
We're live. I got the coffee. I got the coffee. He said we could keep talking for the entire day. So we got the coffee. Here's your coffee. Cortado.
Thank you very much, my lovely. So, go base up. We've got a good group of base up men and women here. So we've got James Rowe, we've got Dana Lowe, Louise Court. Who else? Loads. So we've got the selection race off first. Good morning, Paul. Thanks for checking in. We've got the selection race first. The boys are up first, then the girls. So why they're going off separately is they don't want any interference from anybody else. They basically want to get these guys on the water, off they go, get them racing their race. It's really important that they qualify well, they qualify safely, they don't have any upsets. Obviously they might have upsets between the 6 of them, but not any interference from anybody else. Good morning, John, Oliver. Thanks for checking in.
Okay, paddlers, 10 minutes for the first start there, please. 10 minutes for the first start, thank you.
There you go, 10 minutes for the first start. So for the girls, we've got Annie Page there, we've got Holly Pye, Marie Buchanan, and I believe Ginny Betts will be on the start line as well. So good morning, Andrew. How are you, my lovely? Are you in the country? Are you on a boat somewhere? Be lovely to hear from you as to where you all are as well. Why don't you let me know in the comments? Give us a thumbs up and let us know where you're watching from. It'd be really nice. Hi Jaya, how are you, my lovely? Nice to see some familiar names and familiar faces popping into the live. If you can't be here, why would you not be watching it? Good morning, Nikki. So it's going to be great fun. We've got a cameraman over there with a bright orange hat on. Oh, sorry, can you see him? He's just about to get into the water. That means we're going to have some of those epic water shots where he will loiter around the start line. He then may loiter around the buoy turn. And you get these amazing shots of him being like super low in the water. I'm sure you've all seen them, but they are really, really cool shots. So, don't know who he is, don't know where he's come from, but we'll find out later. And he's here, he's in the water, so we look forward to some really, really great shots. Becky, watching from sunny Exminster, looks great down there. Good luck. Thank you very much, Becky. We will have a top day for sure. We've got the distance this morning. We've then got team selection, straight line sprints, which will be just out here. There's my lovely husband, look. I've dragged him to this race. He's been let off for good behaviour recently, and he's here with the camera for a couple of days with me. So I'm super grateful for Mr. T being involved. Good morning, Rachel. Yep, so we've got 10 minutes. Yeah, there's Glenn Eldridge there. Amazing paddler, amazing. Did really well actually in this race last year. Doesn't race much on a SUP board, but does for this race because it's literally just across the way from St Ives, which is where he is based. Good morning, Cheryl. So yeah, it's windy and it's actually quite chilly, which is a real shame. But you know, chilly enough to have to put a sweatshirt on, nothing more than that. So when the sun comes out, it's absolutely beautiful. So we hope the sun comes out. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Nice to hear that you're home on terra firma and not on some big ship somewhere in the Med or across the world, wherever you go. Hopefully see you at another race very, very soon, Andrew. But yeah, they're all waiting. We've got the prones. So they're in the pink and black wetsuit. Right in the middle of your screen is Molly Roodhouse, who is one of the most talented prone paddlers out there. Last year she qualified for the ISA event in France, and I remember just seeing her on the beach and going, oh my god, she's Amazonian. She's got skills, absolute skills in abundance, and she's a very, very talented young lady. So yeah, this is going to be exciting, Andrea. But the only thing is, they are splitting these ladies. So Holly, Marie, Annabelle, and Ginny, I think, unless it's Emily. Emily might be on the front line. And then they'll split them. So then the ladies on the hard boards doing the regular racing are at the back there. So anybody who's put themselves up for team selection is on the front line, basically, in a category all of their own, which makes absolute sense. So there's little Harrison. He has been helping this morning, as he always is, being chilled out. He's got his binoculars on, it looks like. So it's great. It's great that he's here. Hi, Kathy. Let's see who else is watching. Yeah, it's going to be great racing. Zoe, Adams, Andrew, Rachel, Becky, Amanda Collins. And here are the guys on the red rescue boards. Red Paddle Co sponsor this event, one of the event sponsors, or series sponsors actually. And you've got these boards and they'll be out there on the ocean just keeping an eye on paddlers, and actually they're really good because they'll just give a shout out. Oh, it's Dave Walker. So that's Dave Walker from Paddlogger doing a race start for Anthony. Have a look at Paddlogger if you don't know what it is. It's an app to track your progress on the water. It's only for Apple at the moment. Look at that, a lot of love going on there. And it's their 10-year anniversary. This is where it was invented, on Gilly Beach. Good morning from Namur. Lovely. I hear there's a race on there today. Nikki?
5 minutes left for first start. 5 minutes for first start.
5 minutes left, guys. And yeah, so that's Dave. He's going to go out and just be safety crew, which is really lovely. So this is the Paddle Logger Falmouth Bay Open, happening on Gilly Beach, and it's part of the GBSUP National Series of races. So yes, Red Paddle Co sponsor with their safety boards, and it's really nice. I remember at Base Up, they were, they shout the paddlers on. They go, keep going, give them just a bit of a shout on, which is really nice, isn't it? When you're on the water, you want people to encourage you to keep paddling. Makes you paddle a little bit faster. So any shout outs, we love it. So yeah, so Namur, Nikki, I believe there's a GBSUP tour race on there this weekend. So if you're there, I hope you're doing it. Yes, so Blue, you were there just walking back, having a chat to the girls. He must be feeling really, really confident, because he's done so well in the Euro Tour and any European races. And then maybe does that put a little bit of pressure on him to come back and have to perform. He sort of has to win here today, doesn't he? Does that give more pressure? Does he not feel it? We'll have a chat with him later and see how he feels. So the girls are just sort of creeping their way down. Yeah, you've got Ginny there. And obviously the likes of Emily Evans qualified for Team Wales at Fishguard a couple of weeks ago. So she is not in this selection race. She doesn't have to be. So it's an interesting one, isn't it? It's just slightly different. I think last year they maybe all went off together, but this year this is how it has to be. It's very relevant that they go off in separate categories. So I will wiggle my way down to the water a little bit and grab my coffee in a moment. There's another guy going out. I think that's Tom Hicks, actually, GBSUP ambassador for this month, going out to sit on the water, make sure that everybody's safe. We've got the safety boat out there as well. They might be leading the race to show the paddlers where to go. It's literally through the buoys, hang a right, find a red buoy, hang a left, come back, over there, hang a left, come back. Pretty simple. So 10k for these paddlers and 5k for the challenge tour. So it looks as though 1 minute, down to 1 minute. I think he's rushed it on. So let's have a little look down here, and then we'll be able to see them go off. And very soon I'll have my partner in crime, Martin Rendell, who's going to join me on the mic. And Martin, like me, has got a lot to say about this sport. So we'll have some interesting chats while the distance guys go off. And obviously we've got waves of paddlers to go off. We've got the selection, we've got the prone. Actually, you can see Emily Evans up there in the red tights. I think they're her lucky red tights leggings. So she's there. We've got, who else is up there? Okay, here we go, guys. This is it. This is the exciting bit. And if you were watching the Base Up live racing last time, you would have seen that epic finish with the boys. It was truly one of the best finishes we've seen from the boys. It was, didn't know who had won until they crossed the line. So 10 seconds, here we go. You've got Damien Warner on the left here. You've got Blue Ewer, Hector Jessel, Glenn Eldridge. I haven't seen Will Keatley. Off they go. Amazing. And Joe Jones on the far side. So up first, quite rightly so. Blue Ewer flying there. And you've got Damien Warner on the right here. Oh, Joe Jones has plopped in already. Never mind, he's racing, he's got nothing to prove here. He's qualified for the Welsh team. So off they go. You've got Blue Ewer in the front there. Fabulous Damien. Hector Jessel, Glenn Eldridge. Incredible stuff. So we've got the ladies lining up. So those boys will go hang a right. There we go, Blue Ewer, healthy lead already. I mean, it's incredible, isn't it, that, within that space of 100 metres, he's already got a 10-metre lead. More, 25-metre lead. I mean, amazing. But it's not to say that will stay that way. But you know, it's Blue Ewer, and he's incredible. So, and he's learnt so much from going to Europe, getting stronger and stronger all the time. Be with you in a minute. Let's just see these ladies off. So thank you so much for the coffee, which I haven't got. Oh, it's in a shoe. Okay, so we are ready. We've got the ladies here. So you've got Annie Page, Marie Buchanan, Ginny Betts, Holly Pye and Emily Evans. The top girls in this country at the moment, apart from the ones who are choosing not to be in the selection race. And there are some epic girls in that, but these girls really are at the top of their game. So Annie Page has been winning pretty much a lot recently. She's really at the top of her game. Marie, always there. You know, has been doing this for so many years, and she is just incredible. Ginny Betts as well, equally awesome. Incredible. Holly Pye, I think it's just getting better and better, don't you think, Martin?
Holly Pye was absolutely, you know, I was out in Barcelona with Holly, and the conditions in Barcelona were absolutely shocking, and she did an incredible job out there. Just her natural ability really came out, and she's just getting better and better, as you say. Yeah, it was really real pleasure to watch her, actually. So,
absolutely. And then Emily Evans on the end. I mean, you cannot take anything away from Emily. She is just so strong, and she's got that. You know, she's got that winning formula within, hasn't she? Because she's done whitewater rafting. She's world European champion, you know, with her team. And we've got someone running in here that looks like Michelle Kimbler. So she is slipped into that as well. I'm guessing she cannot qualify because she's from...
Is she from Sweden?
Switzerland.
Sorry, Michelle, if you're watching this back, but you're Swedish or from Sweden.
Yeah, we'll definitely find that out. Remiss of us not to know that, but let's watch them go off and let's see who gets away first. So Blue Ewer had a healthy lead so quickly. He's just awesome, and racing in Europe, I mean, really ups your game, doesn't it? Ups your skill level.
Blue is. I've seen him race in Thailand. I've seen him race in Barcelona, and you know he's up there with Christian Andersen. He's always in the top mix. He's always in the front pack with the guys out there.
Yeah.
He's able to ride he's riding his ZSP Ninja in some pretty nasty conditions. 20-inch Ninja. You know he's an amazing paddler.
Right.
Absolute joy to watch.
10 seconds. Here we go. Let's see these girls start. Off they go. So Annie Page up pretty much first, as well as Holly Pye. So Holly Pye in second place. Marie and Ginny battling it out there for third, but you've got Annie on the right there, and you've got Holly on the left at the front. So that's brilliant. Annie and Holly away. Emily Evans is catching up, actually. It looks like Emily Evans is now in third, maybe with Marie. Difficult to see from here, but as soon as I go around that yellow buoy, we'll be able to see. But you've got Annie Page there, definitely in the lead. And
awesome start by Holly as well. I mean, Holly's really been working on her beach starts as well, so she's been getting such glide and such. Not that you're going to get too much glide on these bumps today, but, but a really good start by Holly there. Fantastic.
Yeah, good. And she's so calm, isn't she? And gentle, Holly. And yet you get her on the water and she's quietly fierce.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she's very calculated as well. You know, she really knows what she's doing from the outset, and she's very adaptable at the same time. So she has a plan, but she can execute changes really well. So
yeah. So there you go. You've got Annie in the front there. You've got Holly second, Marie third.
Yep, Marie, Ginny.
Ginny and Emily Evans. So off they go.
So Marie's just told me that she's on her board, that she won the Worlds in Thailand.
Her lucky board.
Her lucky board,
yeah.
Which
she loves that board.
Starboard 21.5 All-Star. So, yeah.
Yeah, so, cool. So off they go. They've gone. The boys are way up at the headland already. And then we will see the prone go off next, which is really exciting. I do love watching the prone. Looks like the boys and girls are going together. You've got Milky Byatt here, who is I think he got 2 silvers in France. You've got Molly Roodhouse, Jess, Mark Norton from South Africa, and you have got the Dutch champion in the all black on the bark as well. So he's come over to pit his skills
yeah.
against Milky, and actually Molly. So Molly is so good. Molly is so good.
But she's got such range though, hasn't she? She's got such a wingspan there. Those really long arms, long body, long limbs. Yeah.
Shoulders, you know, wide shoulders, tiny waist.
Yeah.
She's something else.
Love watching prone.
Oh, I love watching prone. It's such a skill. Have you tried it, Martin?
I have, yeah. I nearly raced the paddle skedaddle on a prone this year.
Wow.
I nearly did it, but I decided that was stupid.
Okay, so let's watch the prone. The guys and girls go off, and keep your eyes peeled for Molly Roodhouse, tall girl in the centre. She's on the black and white Vanquish board, so this is skill. Off they go. Milky there, flying along on that. Wow, look at that. And it's funny, isn't it? You watch them expecting them to stand up, but of course they're not doing that. This is prone. So Molly in the centre there, you've got Milky on the right, and off they go.
Interesting there. Everyone chose for a prone laying down start. Molly went straight to her knees on that. So obviously that's her preferred starting style, perhaps, or maybe she had a look at the conditions and thought that was going to be the one for her, but it seems to be working. So I think she's now in...
Looks like she's in second. Oh, she's just lying down now.
Yeah.
Let's see how they go around the corner.
Go the other side of that flag if you want to, the far end, the other side of the flag at the far end.
So we are now moving up because... So let's just see them go around the buoy and then we'll swing round to the other side. We've got a 3 minute. So Milky in the lead there.
Yeah.
And looks like the Dutch champion in second place, Molly in third.
Molly,
yeah, so that's amazing. So off they go. Let's swing round and see. This is the 14-foot hard and ice up. So the inflatables have been popped into this category, this class. Here you've got young Harrison there with his goggles, checking them out. He's got to move a little bit. Oh, let's move those. Yep. So we've got coffee and shoes in the way. But yes, these are the 14-foot men, hardboard and ice up. So some really good paddlers. Andrew Halliday here just on the near side. You've got Hugh Price-Davis and Denzel. And I do believe that Denzel is lying in first place in the series.
That's because Denzel's just pretty amazing, isn't he?
He's epic.
I was racing him down at Head of the Dart, and he can't paddle in a straight line, but he's an amazing paddler.
Super fast. So watch Denzel Washington in the orange singlet, and in the pink Bat of the Thames. Well done, Mr. Jessel. Hector's father, Alex Jessel, who's chosen a super stable board today for him. He doesn't really want to fall in, but he's wearing his Battle of the Thames 2018 pink top. So some 3 good racers on this side here. 30 seconds.
We've also got Paul Drake, who's doing really well at the moment. He's actually entering a lot of competitions, slightly off the radar, but doing really, really well.
Yep. And Al Hughes will be here somewhere, won't he? And
Al Hughes is off the back. Oh, he's over there. He's standing on the beach. Mr. I think Al actually takes Horlicks as a stimulant. He's a pretty relaxed guy.
Right, here we go. Let's see these boys start. And you've got Sav right there in the middle. And off they go. Someone's underwater there.
Yeah.
Oh, mind those fins. Goodness me.
So who we got? Andy Halliday, Denzel taking out the lead.
Yep, and Sav at the front there on the Infinity.
Oh yes, Sav.
Ever ready, that beautiful white and orange board. So he's up there as well. And off they go. That's a fairly healthy looking fleet, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really good. I was going to have a count up actually, so let's have a little count. So.
Look, this is what people do. Look, they stand in the water, they get their shorts wet. That's the level.
Yeah, 26, 27? Yeah, 27 races.
That's the level of commitment there is to this coverage. So, Andy Halliday in the front, Denzel second, Sav fourth, and who is that in the blue top, Martin? Do you know who's just going to...
On the Nash Maliko, isn't it? I know the board. I can see the board from here.
Okay, so off they go. And very soon, I mean, goodness me, I can see a paddler. Oh, it might not be a paddler, it might be a foiler, but it might be a paddler
there's the
coming
paddlers
back.
out behind the line.
Oh yeah, behind the line
Yeah.
we can see the paddlers. So these are the men who are coming back along for their first lap. So they are way, way in the distance, and they're way spread out as well. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys completely spread out. No drafting in this game today. No way.
It's going to be quite difficult to draft in conditions like this.
Oh, it really would be, wouldn't it? You've just got to do your own thing. So let's swing round here, and we have got the lovely ladies. You've got Helen Trehane here, and I'm always bigging up Helen because I do admire her. She always races on an inflatable.
And she always does super well.
Always
she?
wins on her inflatable. And you've got Anna Little there as well, who is on the lovely Anna. It's lovely to see her back on the water, actually. She
I haven't
is
seen
here.
Anna Little paddle. Myself, I haven't seen Anna paddle for a long time, actually.
No,
but
she's been doing other things. You know, she's got a young family. She's got a business. She's got stuff to do, basically, and you just can't always do it, can you? You've got Georgie Page there as well, Annie's mum, I think.
we got
Who else?
Sarah Maxey,
Annabelle Ewer,
Annabelle Ewer,
Sarah,
Louise Court,
Sonia Brotherton, Lydia Clifton.
somebody called Natalie Rendell. Not sure.
Oh, Nat Rendell,
Yeah,
of course.
she's kicking it out somewhere.
Amazing. Okay.
Dana Lowe, I think. Dana's there.
Yep, Dana Lowe is there. Louise Court will be there. She's really good. So just the standard has just risen so much, hasn't it, Martin?
Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go.
Anushka. Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
First
so first up is
Lydia.
Lydia.
Well done.
Lydia is super strong.
Lydia's
And
been training with Ginny quite a bit recently
She
as well,
has,
so she's
yeah.
She's
really upped her game,
really up
actually.
to game. She's doing really well.
So off they go. So, and you've got VJ there in the bright pink top. VJ is one of our top paddlers as well. So you have got Lydia, VJ, Georgie Page there, Nat Rendell, Anna Little, Sonia Brotherton.
Got Sarah Maxey there in the pink top, darker pink top.
Yep.
Bright pink is VJ, obviously.
Yep.
Louise Court.
So let's see the leaders when they go around the buoy, but we think it's going to be Lydia and VJ. Yeah, there goes Lydia. But yeah, she's been training hard with Ginny, and she's really just sort of transformed her racing, hasn't she?
Yeah, she
Over
has.
the past year, she came out to Italy with us and really, gave a good account of herself.
And I've got to give Lydia a shout out, actually, because we're staying in Lydia's Airbnb accommodation, which is amazing, by the way. So if anybody's coming down here next year, hands off, because I'm having it again.
I saw it, but we'd unfortunately booked ours already because it looks absolutely beautiful. So yeah, check that out.
So we have got Lydia up front
with VJ.
VJ by her side. Who's on the NSP?
Is that Nat?
No, Nat's on her Infinity today.
Oh, okay.
I think she's. Who is it?
Annabelle Ewer.
Annabelle, yeah. Nat's on the outside of that first group. So,
Okay.
Yeah, see her there. Going back from there, who've we got without my googly goggle eyes?
We need what we need is Mr. Daddy Pie here with his
Oh, we got another start.
Spino. So we've got another start that will be going off, and this looks like the juniors. 1 minute, says Harrison. 1 minute, and then we'll get the coffee. So you're on the beach. So here we go. We've got the juniors. So goodness me.
Good, isn't it? Yeah.
And the challenge tour. So
Yeah.
I have a young lady here on the prone, and I'm not sure who she is, but
You got your list in your
I
bag?
have got the list in the bag.
Oh,
You may
get it out.
open it up. And you've got Max T. His dad is going out on the challenge tour. You've got Jacques Thomas. Who else can we see? So this,
So juniors, yeah?
yes, juniors and challenge. So
80,
juniors.
83, this is Isla Hicks from
Isla Hicks.
Gilly Surf.
So she must be maybe Tom Hicks's daughter, maybe?
Yeah,
Random
I
guess there.
I'm going to run through the names in this. So we've got
Okay.
Isla Hicks.
Yep.
We've got Tess Page.
Okay.
We've got obviously Charlie Little.
Oh, yes. Okay, so
Just trying to find Charlie. Where's Charlie gone? Charlie Little. Dan Brooks from GBSUP Juniors.
okay, Dan raced at GBSUP.
Jack Thomas is Verity's boy.
That's right, and
Yeah.
he's just all over stuff. He's right up there actually. So in the lead you've got Max T, I think, and the young lady behind is Tess Page.
Tess
so that
Page.
is Annabelle Page's younger sister.
Yes.
So she's got some good pedigree behind her.
We've also got James Little out there as well. So
James Little is not.
he's not here.
Racing.
Oh,
no, he's
okay.
here, but he's not racing the distance. He's going to save him. I don't think he's out here. I think he's saving himself for the tech and the sprints. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Got the women's origin. That's Annabelle, and then there is Holly Pye, and then Emily Evans.
Oh, you've got some goggles here. Okay,
Yeah.
let's read
Oh
that out
yes,
again.
please.
So you've got Annabelle just crossing in front of us now,
Yes.
Annabelle Page, then Holly,
then Emily Evans,
then Emily Evans,
and then you've got Ginny and Marie, it looks like.
and Ginny and Marie.
Quite close together.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Thank you. Any help given with the binos is taken. So you've got Max T here in the lead. Tess Page is up there. You've got Jacques Thomas, who looks like he's in second. Max is 16. Jacques is 12. Both incredibly passionate about their sport. So really good to see them out. And really good to see a healthy junior selection here. And I don't think they're going for selection because I don't think they do a distance, do they?
Sorry.
Team selection is just... someone's fallen in. Team selection is just tech, I think, for the ISA and ICF.
So here we are. We've got it on the list. Got an organised list.
Oh,
here,
who
so
did
let's
that
have a look
then?
at this. So, where are we?
So the juniors do the tech
Yep.
for the ISA, and the juniors do the distance for the ICF. So that's if they want to be in the ICF. Anybody can enter, but if you want to be in the team, you have to qualify.
Yep. And it is the top 4 that go through who have gone forward for selection. So the top 4 ICF distance race, male, female, junior, male, female. Top 4 goes through to.
Okay, so that's a
team.
good healthy number, isn't it?
Yes.
You know, you can have a really big team at the ICF, and when we were in Poland, it sort of came to us for the first time. We didn't really know what it was, but it didn't really understand what it was. But if you put people forward and you race, you will potentially get medals for it.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
But you just have to put that team forward. It just means, extra qualification. And for the juniors in the ISA only compete in the tech, and that's contentious, isn't it? Why I don't know, but that's what they do. So
I mean, I don't know of any rules or regulations as to why that's the case.
me neither. Don't know why.
No,
So
not
if
at
anybody
all.
does, let us know.
Yeah.
Why would they do that? Because I'm sure the juniors would love to qualify for the ISA event
Yeah,
as well.
for sure. Yeah. So if we've got that wrong, guys, please let us know. Because we're just going off the information that we personally know and the hearsay that we hear. But if you know any different, let us know. That's great.
Yeah.
So where are we now? We have got. I can see some. It would be really good to have binoculars, wouldn't it?
It would be really good to have binoculars, yes.
Because we're both over 50, and our eyes have stopped working.
And if anybody's been watching this the last couple of times, I have got a cataract operation coming up, so I'm properly blind. Short and long is really difficult. So we've got girls going across right in the front of us, but I know that the boys actually will be coming back to these boys pretty soon. This is a 5k course, total 10k. The juniors will be doing 1 lap, The Challenge Tour will be doing 1 lap, and the other ladies and gentlemen will be doing 2 laps. So it's a 10k race, and conditions are pretty tough, Martin.
I think they are tough, to be fair. I mean, there's a fair bit of cross onshore swell coming in, as you can see. We've got an onshore wind, which kind of, I don't know, I always find that kind of sort of messes things up a little bit. And I mean, I don't know if there's any opposing swells. I've not checked the forecast here, but you've definitely got a little bit of cross onshore, which might actually help them when they're a bit further out, because you could probably work that quite well to get a little, you know, zigzag a little downwind out to the far, the far side. So, so I think going across from the start off to the right is going to be literally paddling on your right hand side the whole way. A bit of side chop on the left, but it's you know what, it's a dare I say this, it's a great selection race for a flat water final in Sarasota, isn't it?
Absolutely, and Denmark.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, but it could be anything. So we've got someone who's actually retired here. He's on his Nash, and he was the guy who fell in immediately. And you know, he's had a go. Good for him. We don't know his circumstance or anything, but it may just have been a little bit too much for him, possibly. So well done to him for having a go. And I am not sure if that is not Mr. Little, is it? Did you get his number?
I thought I saw 225, but I'm just going to have a.
It could be. It could be. I don't know him well enough to know who it is, but it could well be Anna Little's husband. So we'll see. We'll see. So we've got a bit of a quiet time on the screen for you at the moment. The next thing we see will be the boys coming round. The boys to then head off for their second quarter, and we'll see the others coming in. So yeah, we've got a retiree there on his Nash board. Yes, I think it is. That's James Little striding over there to take some shoes to his dad. He's had a go. And yeah, pulled out. So fair play to him. But that's James Little there just striding back, not doing the distance, but James used to race, has raced on and off for quite a long time, and then has had, I don't know, possibly a year off, but has got a new board and is back on the excitement trail. And so they've driven down all the way down the country from way up north. They're here. James Little, his brother Charlie, I think, has gone out in the junior race. Mum and Dad are racing as well, so they're all racing as a family. And James is going for team selection in the tech and the sprints. He's got a new board, he's very excited, he's incredibly talented, and we really can't wait to see him on the water. Mr. Little, yes?
Yes. Craig Little.
Yeah. I couldn't remember his name, but that's...
He just made the decision that it was a little just too choppy for him today.
Yeah.
He said he's not had enough time out and stuff like this. So. And do you know what? That's actually a brave decision in itself, isn't it? To get out and actually make that decision whether you're going to continue in a race or not. I am here. I'm not just just like a pre-recorded voice or anything. So, but yeah, it is a hard decision to make when you're out there, because there's so many emotions going on, isn't there? So, are you having fun? Yes or no? And if you are having fun, is it if you're not having fun, am I going to make it round? Yep. So, and then you have all these...
Why am I doing this?
Why am I doing it? Yeah. I had a good one in Barcelona, because there was... I quit in Barcelona, actually, because I went all the way to Barcelona to the Euro Tour, ordered a board, didn't get the board that I ordered, got given some kind of board that was totally inappropriate, and I thought I'd give it a go. Hated the board from start to finish. I downwinded a mile to another beach, and I did the walk of shame back. But I was...
Oh, Barcelona, the conditions looked awful, really challenging there.
Yeah, well, to be fair, most people got round, didn't they?
Not most.
No,
I don't think most.
It was hard.
Down. It was tough, and lots of people didn't make it round.
I mean, Shrimpy won that one.
Yep.
Shrimpy won that one, but so it was a 14k course. It was incredibly choppy. I mean, there was swells. There was 3 opposing swells. There was wind in all sorts of directions. It was meringuing and peaking left, right, and centre as big as your hip. And Shrimpy, I was watching Shrimpy, and my goodness, he did the 14k course in about an hour and 45.
Yeah,
absolutely amazing.
Exceptional paddler. if you don't know who he is, look him up. Shuri Araki, otherwise known as Shrimpy would go.
Yeah.
And his skills, he's tiny, and his skills are just unbelievable. What he can paddle in, the turn of pace as well.
Yeah.
He can just switch it on just like that.
But-
He's an incredible young
But
man.
also a very humble lad
Yeah.
as well,
Yeah.
and his dad.
Family are wonderful.
Family are wonderful. Yeah, we had a really good. I overheard a I just finished chatting with Blue out in Barcelona, and then Blue got collared by Shrimpy's dad, and Shrimpy's dad said to Blue, he said, you've got to come out to Japan. You've got to come out. And Blue said, oh, I don't think I'm good enough for Japan. and Shrimpy's dad says, no, I've seen you. You're an amazing paddler. You need to come out with us. You know,
lovely.
really, really
How
nice
lovely.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're really, really beautiful people actually, and as Martin said, very, very humble. Know how lucky they are, and they've got little children following up. The little girl, the little sister, is amazing as well. So watch this space for the Araki family.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But he's worth following for sure.
And the other one from Japan is obviously Rai.
Rai Taguchi.
Oh, I mean that guy. What that guy can't do on a board.
He's like a ballet dancer on the board.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Very, he's very graceful, and he's graceful on land. But when you get him on the board, he's super graceful. Isn't he?
Yeah.
Lovely to watch, and very fast.
Very fast, and also really fun. He's got a really fun. You know, when he's racing, he does it laughing his head off. He's smiling the whole time, and yeah, great guy. So we started off with conditions, didn't we, and sort of bailing on stuff like that in Barcelona, and then, but it just something that I've been working on myself is my own kind of paddling in the ocean, because everybody knows I can paddle flat water pretty well, but ocean I'm a bit rubbish. But I've been really working on it, and I think it's down to if you practice on it, if you just got to keep going in any condition, just get out there and just keep plodding on, even if it's for 10 minutes and you manage to stand for 10 minutes, the next time you'll be doing it for more. And
muscle memory.
Yeah, and just getting used to and learning how the water works as well. And just getting out and stuff like this is really, really good. And this time next year, if you do a whole year of getting out and stuff like this, you'll come back and you'll be so much better at it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So.
I mean, we always get the question, don't we? How can I get better on the sea? Get out on the sea.
Get out and paddle on it, yeah.
And I'm guilty of that too. So we've got our first rider here, and we can see immediately it's Blue Ewer on the NSP.
Yeah.
And he is 200 metres ahead maybe of second place, and that is then again 300 metres ahead of third place. We need to get Daddy Pie with his binoculars. Actually, we've got this young man here.
We've got a retiree coming in as well off at 1 o'clock there, so
Okay.
not sure who that is at the moment.
No, we'll find out very shortly. So, we've got Blue Ewer coming here, and he will be completing his first lap, and he is way ahead of
huge distance.
second place number 2. So, and look, he's speeding up, taking advantage of those side bumps. No, I think he was actually playing up for the camera there.
I think he might have been.
Good
Yeah,
for
there's
him.
the frogman's in there.
You've got the man in the water there, and he was making sure that his paddle stroke was on point for the camera. How lovely to have that space, and he's actually gone the wrong way round the buoy.
He has.
Okay, I hope that doesn't implicate anything that he is doing, but yes, he...
But wouldn't it be lovely to actually have a back like Blue's that bends?
Yes, that bends properly.
But he's sort of like he's got that really lovely hinge where the flexion in his lower back, you can actually see it working. And actually as it unflexes, you can see the hips coming forward a little bit, and that gives that little push.
Yeah,
little propels.
He's always had amazing technique from when he was really, really young, and you can see the distance. Now look, I'm going to pan back to second place.
Yeah.
That is a huge distance. That is more than 200 metres.
This retiree is Alex Schimmel. So
Okay.
Alex Schimmel making that decision.
Making that
hard decision.
And maybe it's not a difficult one, but it might be. And you should never ever feel bad about retiring. Done it myself back in the day, and it's just one of those things. You've got to decide what you're doing it for. You know, why are you doing it? Is it pleasurable? Are you having fun? Do you feel out of your comfort zone? Is it a nightmare? Are you having a bad day?
So who have we got in second? Oh, this must be
Hector.
Hector, yes.
So Hector Jessel
Which
in
side's he gonna go
second
round?
place. He's going to go around the
followed
wrong way as
blue.
well. So
Is that the correct? That
no,
is the correct.
no, because when they finish,
they've got to come in
and
through
then-
the gate, haven't they?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm highly unlikely they'll be DQ'd for that because that's not actually making any difference
at
to.
Could be worthwhile actually getting one of the safety cover guys to advise them to go around maybe.
Yeah.
Because when the bigger groups come through, it will make a difference. If you've got a whole bunch of people together, that could make a difference. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
But a great gap there between blue and
Huge gap.
Blue and
Huge
Hector.
gap.
I mean, wow,
And then another huge gap to whoever this is. It could be Glenn and Damien.
Yes, yeah. I didn't see Glenn, but I have heard he's here.
Yes,
so.
he's definitely here. He's definitely on the water.
And he rides a
he's-
starboard anyway, doesn't
he?
he?
Rides a
So,
starboard. And
yeah.
He's super strong. And Damien, I think that's him. He's quite he's tall, slim. That looks like Damien in fourth place. And that definitely looks like Glenn in second place,
Yeah,
third
that's
place.
definitely
So, well, they're all going around that. Maybe we were wrong.
Maybe we were wrong, yeah.
Okay.
Or it
Whoop.
could be the case on your final lap. You come in the
You
other
come
way
in the
through
other way.
the gate. Yeah.
Yeah. So
We got another retiree I can see coming in. I think.
okay.
Yeah.
So a few retiring, and you know that is really difficult if you're looking at the water now and going, well, that looks all right. You know, it's not all right. If you look here,
There's some good bumps.
good bumps and some good swell, and it's quite windy, and it's actually really chilly.
Yeah, it's really cold, isn't it?
So we will, yeah. So you've got Damien there behind Glenn. So there's your 1, 2, 3, 4 for the boys, and we can't wait to see the
Won't be long before we see the first lady come
the
through.
ladies
actually.
coming through.
So they're all spread out, they're all on different lines,
Okay.
and I can't tell you who's ahead because they're all over.
So we've got a pair of binoculars next to us, and he's doing a fantastic job of just telling us that
Team Sub Junkie, thank you
Yeah.
so much.
that the ladies are pretty spread out.
It's walk around the sea with Marie,
Okay.
and then Holly and Annabelle are near and two, and Ginny just behind. But they're not in a train, they're also spread out.
So we got the ladies are spread out. We've got Emily Evans and Marie sort of like a little bit further out. We've got Ginny and who else did you say? Ginny and
Ginny, Annabelle,
Annabelle.
and Holly. And
Holly. They're forming a slightly a group slightly closer in, but there's no drafting going on today. I mean, you could draft do this today, but it's going to take a bit of effort to do this today, isn't it? These
Absolutely.
conditions, so.
Yep. So we've got a few messages coming in. I don't know if I've given you a shout out, Kathy, Jemima. We're watching from the balcony flats. Oh, how
great.
lovely. Well, we'll wave to you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Right, put the coffee machine on and we'll be over in 10.
Betsy Ray is watching from Sup Racer. Hi Betsy, hope you're well. Some good challenging conditions going down here. Jonathan Sherwin, yes, good luck Paul Drake. Jonathan Sherwin, who is qualified for Team Scotland, so well done to him.
Yeah, well done, Jonathan.
Yeah, really good racing. Jemima, thank you. Andrea Johnson watching. Karen Greener, hello, lovely girl. You would not enjoy these conditions, Karen, at all. Yep, Andy Halliday is there, and from you and Indy, we will give him your love. Amy, hi, lovely. Yep. Joe Jones, oh, nice. Brother of. Yes, Joe Jones has done really well. We love his energy, we love his enthusiasm. Adrian Philpott, Alexandra, Dan Rickson, gosh. Satoshi Peter, gosh, my eyes are shocking. Dan
they?
Savage, Margaret Ewer, Dave Savage, sorry, Karen. Yes, Anna is out here on the water. It's really lovely to see her back. And Laggy Tula, I hope that's the correct pronunciation.
I first met Anna Little, racing Nisco back in the day.
Oh gosh, yes.
And
yes.
So that's when I first
Came across
her.
Yes.
And I remember we were on a turn buoy. you know that race that was the APP race. Was it 2018?
2018.
Yeah. So I was at doing the Nisco racing there, and
that was our first coverage. Well, we'd done a little bit before, but that was our first official Sup Junkie coverage.
I remember, yeah. And because we had oh crikey, Casper, and we were all wearing T-shirts spelling out his name, Go Casper on there, yeah.
Happy days.
Yeah. But I first met Anna really at that race, and we got to a Turnberry at the same time, and she wasn't going to let me get round first. She really wasn't.
Good girl, good girl. Yeah. That's what we like.
That's how, And I think I was chatting to Suzanne Lear when I was with her out in February, and we were doing some training around Barker Boys, and she just said, in her very German way, she said, "There are no friends on Turnbuoys.
Absolutely
You do not make friends on a buoy."
No, afterwards you can talk about it. Leanne Bisson, hello, thanks for watching. Fata Pauga, hello. Patricia Booth. Now, is that Patricia Booth, mother of the lovely Michael Booth? Because if it is, many, many, many congratulations on the birth of that beautiful new baby. Many, many congratulations to you all. Patricia, you and Greg must be ecstatic. Yeah, James is a real star up north, Karen, absolutely. Hi Nick, hi Sam Rutt. Nice to see you there. Oh, thank you so much, Amy. We're doing our best. It's always difficult when it's a distance race because obviously we don't have those Zoom cameras, but we are trying our best to fill in with lots of interesting information. If you want to ask us any questions, ask us anything.
Somebody ask us a question. Make it a good one.
Yeah, come on,
ask us a question because we can't talk all day.
See if we know the answer. So you've got the girls coming in. This is really
can we have a
interesting. I can see Emily.
Emily Evans on the outside.
Yep. Okay, so you've got three ladies coming in here. You've got Emily on the outside. Holly looks like she's in the lead, and then Annabelle Page just behind her. So that's your top three ladies, and a little way ahead of the other ladies. And I guess those other ladies are Marie and Ginny Betts.
Is that another retiree coming in, just crossing the field of the ladies here? In front.
Yep. So we've got, Samantha Rutt. What's been your all-time favourite race to watch? Your race. Can I go first?
Go.
Okay. To watch and to commentate on, actually, it had to be Carbis Bay. We were on Milky's boat, Elveelstad's boat. And the conditions were stunning, and we were on the boat, and we had, hi Duncan, we had carte blanche to just take the boat where we wanted, and the racing was incredible because Glenn knows that area, that body of water. Yes, Sam, Glenn knows that body of water, and he knew where to go, the tide race. And so, sorry, we've got to go back to the racing. Holly out there first, and she's putting the hammer down, and she clearly wants to get ahead of Annie Page. Now, at GBSUP, Annie Page did a lot of drafting of Holly and then came to take the win. And I'm thinking that Holly is probably saying, it's difficult to draft in a distance race, as
Emily
Martin
Evans
said.
in third.
And then Emily Evans in third place there.
Awesome.
She has qualified for Team Wales, so doesn't need to be in this selection she's qualified for Team Wales, but obviously not Team GB. But she is there in third place.
So she's doing well because Emily and I exited the loo together earlier.
Oh.
Obviously we weren't sharing stalls or anything, but we exited, and then I looked at her board, and she had a crack in that board that she's riding now. She had a crack in it this morning, about 3 inches in length, right on the side rail, and she hadn't realised there was a crack in it. So she's gone and got a little bit of tape on it, and now she is racing out. So Ginny Betts in fourth.
Yep, Ginny Betts in fourth, and then Marie Buchanan in fifth.
We got Sav coming in as a retiree.
Okay, Sav on that beautiful new board.
Ever ready?
So that's interesting, and that board is quite small for him. He said it's a 22-inch, so these conditions, that would be quite a challenge. But we'll catch up with him and have a chat with him and see what's happened in his race. But the girls, you've got Holly and Annabelle Page very, very close, and then the other girls are spread out 100 metres between each of them. So that is going to be interesting to watch those ladies. And this...
So we've got Marie.
Yeah, we've got Marie. And who's that in sixth place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is...
Someone else on the starboard. But
Yeah.
we've got their first prone coming through as well.
Okay, that is Milky. Another
Look at
Milky. So yeah, going back to the Carbis Bay, it was a joy to, it was 2018, it was an absolute joy to be on that boat and to be watching, especially the boys actually, Blue Ewer, yeah, it was just amazing and such a stunning race. And to listen to Chris Parker commentating from a Ferris wheel in France with his baguette mic, slightly tiddly I'd say, the most amazing commentary I've ever heard, and I miss him. I wish he was still doing what he did so well.
He did do it exceptionally well. Didn't he?
Exceptionally well. I've
Yeah.
watched him for years and just loved his frankness, his openness. His didn't suit everybody. Look, we've talked about this today, Martin.
Yeah.
Some people don't like that straight talking, but we love it, and we loved Chris Parker for that. So,
I've had a 10-minute conversation online with Chris Parker, and which lasted 2.5 hours. He said, "I'll call you for 10," and then we were just talking for 2.5 hours. Yeah,
lovely. Yeah, we miss him, but there you go. So,
and if you ever want to see Chris Parker delirious, which is quite often, go onto YouTube, and he did a Yukon
yes.
Quest
Race to the Midnight Sun.
Race to the Midnight Sun.
Yes.
Now that's a really good watch actually. If you want to see Chris Parker overtired and delirious, that's the one to watch.
Absolutely. Now going back to these prone, Milky Byert in first place. Who's in second place? Who do you think? Molly Roodhouse.
Is she? Oh, wow.
Absolutely. So I was trying to recognise who that was, but there she is. She is in second place and way ahead of anybody else. I mean, that girl is. She will be the British champion. That's for sure. She's currently the British surf life saving swim champion, and she's going for the board champion in September.
I'm not surprised with shoulders like that.
Oh, she's quite amazing. She's quite amazing.
Is she local to here?
Yes, this is her.
This is her beach.
This
right,
is where they discovered her. She came down a couple of years ago, and I think said to Mark Norton, who was here. This is Michelle Kimbler. Michelle Kimbler going round. She said, could she join in? And they went, yeah, you could join in. And it was swimming, and she just overtook everybody and had to wait for them at the next buoy because she wasn't sure where to go. That's a great story from Mark.
That's awesome,
and they thought this girl has got something. So then they got her on a prone board. She then qualified for France, the ISA event in France. She won a medal. I mean, it just, and you just look at her and just know that she's got skills.
She's an athlete, right?
She's an athlete,
you just look at her and she's just got athlete written all over her.
Yes,
for sure.
yes.
Yeah.
Those broad shoulders and a really lovely girl too. Really, really lovely to have on the team. We've got a boat coming in. Has this got a paddler? Is this Max T? This may well be Max T. Only because I recognise the hat, and he doesn't paddle very often on the sea.
On the ocean,
he said
right,
and he was
okay.
not. Yeah, that is Max T.
Yeah.
So that's a great shame because he was looking for qualification for, I believe.
Yeah.
He was very excited about it.
See if he's down on here. So.
Yeah, he should well be. Junior.
Oh yeah, wrong
Junior.
sheet. Wrong sheet. Hang on, the other side. I can't actually turn it around. My hands are so cold now.
Oh, I know. It is really.
The things we do for you guys. Bloody hell. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Max T. Yes. So.
Yeah. So Michaela Afford is watching.
Hi, Michaela.
Suje is watching. We don't know where you're watching from, you guys, so let us know.
They're probably in the other flat.
Probably in the flats up
Yeah.
there. So that's Max T coming in. I do hope he's not too disappointed because he was definitely going for qualification. Now, Martin, I might hand this over to you because I might have to go and get a coat.
A coat.
I know.
That's
it's
an excuse for
bonkers.
just needing a wee-wee, isn't it?
No, I needed a wee, I'll be telling you. But you've got another prone going round there. That could well be Mark. No, I think that's the Dutch champion going past there. And who is that on the one? Is that a one board there, Martin, just coming through the
one
boys?
board, yeah, looks a little... It's got the colours of it, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. But we're not sure who that is, but
It's either that or an SIC.
So I think that's a one board.
One board, yeah.
So we've got quite a lot of paddlers coming in here. But yeah, it may well be that I have to go and get a coat.
Okay.
So I'm going to hand over to Martin.
Bad idea.
Ask him. Well, you can talk about your favourite race
I
you've watched.
have got one actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk to people about it. Here you go. I'm gonna just grab this off you and the little power pack here and that. You go and get your. You go and get your coat and warm up because it's obviously British summertime and it's horrible. Here we go. Right. Sorry guys. You've now got me on here, so I'll obviously try to keep your attention for a little while. Just looking out here, obviously we haven't got any binos, so we can't get a gauge on who's coming through until they really come through the gates, and then it's guesswork. So, yeah, we're talking about favourite races that we've had, and I think I've just heard Sarah talk about a 2018 race, and I think my favourite race that I watched was probably 2018 also. It was down at the APP London event in 2018. I remember it was a super hot day. I was racing the Niscos back then for that one. But I remember watching Kai Lenny race the sprints for the very first time. Or not his first time, obviously, the first time I'd ever seen Kai Lenny. And my goodness, if you've ever watched Kai Lenny, you know, watched any of his videos, watched any of his... I mean, he does a lot of big wave surfing now and just really big stuff, but watching Kai go from a seated start up into a sprint position and smashing around a sprint course, leaving everyone behind. And that was an interesting race, actually, because before that, he'd been on... what was he riding before that? I can't remember what he was riding before that, but he was riding an Infinity board for that race. So first time he'd ridden Infinity. So... but watching Kai race and sprint was absolutely out of this world. And another funny story, I suppose, I did actually meet Kai Lenny at that event, but only because I nearly knocked him over by opening a Portaloo door. So I was coming out of the Portaloo, Kai Lenny was walking past it, I opened the door, nearly smacked him in the face. So that's how I met Kai Lenny. But anyway, another retiree coming in here. Can't quite see who that is right now, or maybe it isn't, because I don't see a board to the side. Don't know. Okay, that's an interesting one. Oh yes, it is. Is it somebody coming in? They've got a PFD on anyway, so yeah. Who's this? Maybe not. Okay, nobody on that one, that's fine. So let's get back to the racing here. Who have we got? I'm just going to say the boards because I can't actually see the people. So a starboard up there. There we go. I need somebody with some binos. So we need somebody with some binos. Can we borrow some binoculars over here again? Okay. Ah, look. This is what I love about... This is what I love about the SUP community and people with binoculars. They're too willing to show them off. Right, so who have we got? Oh, did you? You sold them from a child, actually, didn't you? Yeah. Right, let's have a look. Numbers are on the opposite legs, I think, sadly. So what we have got is a guy going out on a little foil board here. So we'll see what he does. So, okay, so nice big clump of people. I think, right, Andy Halliday. I can see Andy Halliday. I can recognise his paddling stance. He's just coming into view from behind that yellow marker buoy right now. So Andy Halliday. So this is the men's 14-foot hardboard and inflatable fleet.
Paul Drake in the middle.
Paul Drake, Andy Halliday just had a little tip there.
Dipperama.
Yeah, a little dipperama. That's a good word. Paul Drake doing super well at the moment, actually. Yeah, him and Jonathan Sherwood have actually been training a lot together and actually having, you know, a little bit of structured training, and it's really starting to pay off. So they're doing really, really well as a pair of paddlers. What's the name for a pair of paddlers? There's got to be like a collective name for a pair of paddlers. A brace. Oh, that's what you're doing out here today. Plenty of bracing. Andy Halliday just struggling to get back on his board there. He is on a super narrow, I think it's like a 20.5 all-star right there. Ladies coming through now, I think. Or is that a lady there or not?
No, that's a Falmouth ninja, that one.
Oh, is that Eric?
Yeah.
Eric, sorry, I've just called you a lady. Sorry about that. I'm sure he'll say "damn it" to that, which seems to be his catchphrase these days. So, got Eric the Ninja there, trying to catch up with Andy, who had a few unfortunate little dips.
The next person's first inflatable free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Inflatable all-star.
And then on the prone, male, female on the prone.
Female on the prone.
It's just so hard to see from this distance who we've got there. So, and that's the thing with trying to commentate on a distance race. It's very distant. So, yeah. Any ideas on this person in the bright green?
No, I'm not sure who that is.
But it's an Infinity Blackfish anyway, so I could give you that. I know the boards. So yeah. Swell-wise, the tide's on the drop actually, so it's dropping away. So as it drops out a little bit more, we might get some bigger bumps coming through for the finish. So I dare say if we've got any finishing to do, like any finishes coming through at the end of the race, and you've got a couple of people together, it could be on a bump catch. You know, that's the joy of this. You could catch a bump and actually take 10 feet, 12 feet out of somebody with no effort at all. So. Yeah. Can you see any ladies coming through yet? Be quite good to see who's up front for the ladies. 14 foot.
14 foot.
Ah, here we go. VJ, first ladies just coming through now. Pink top.
Yes.
Okay, so we got VJ, which is great. VJ obviously got second. No, I can't remember. She's going to kill me now because I was actually there in Thailand watching her get it. So VJ got, I can't remember if it was second or third, but she got silver or bronze out in Thailand. Yeah, I know the lady behind. That's Nat Rendell. Yes, so Nat Rendell behind on her Infinity today. She was going to race her Puma today, but her Puma only came back from Thailand literally yesterday.
All right.
And we picked it up, and she's just not been on it for like 7 months. So yeah, so just stick with what you know. But you got VJ in first, Nat Rendell in second, which is really, really great to see. And then I think is that Louise Court?
I think so, yeah, I'm not sure.
I think that's Louise Court on her NSP Carolina, I believe. Old colour, same shape, old colour. But I think that's Louise Court there. So your 1, 2, 3 is VJ, Nat Rendell and Louise Court. So that's really, really great to see. Those conditions are actually getting a bit bigger. It's actually getting a lot more choppy, isn't it? So I'm just here with Mr. Simmons here. So how are you?
Unfortunately, I'm not racing now. I'm breaking a rib at the moment.
You've broken a rib?
It's on cover at the moment.
How did you break a rib?
I fell onto the board and took the rail.
Oh no! Oh good God! Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm in recovery mode at the moment.
Oh dear, that's bad. Yeah. So when you breathe, does that actually hurt when you breathe, or?
I did it 2 weeks ago, so it's got a lot better now. So if I can take a deep breath, you can feel it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I'm still breathing.
I remember actually. I think I got third place at the Norfolk Broads Ultra many years ago, but I raced it on a Nisco, on an inflatable, and I tried so hard that I actually pulled all of my intercostal muscles. I got third, which I was happy with, but then I couldn't actually breathe for about 3 days afterwards. Yeah, couldn't breathe at all. Got some more retirements coming in. Yeah, so sorry for those guys, but you know.
Definitely. Good conditions today.
Yeah, that side chop is pretty. Yeah, no, it's pretty harsh out there today. So we've got Lydia. So Lydia there, Lydia Clifton, followed by who is this lady coming through now on the SIC? Yeah, I should know who's on SIC. Never mind. Yeah. So we've just had the first. She's back. How do I turn this around?
A little.
You do it. Hey, we're back.
A warm sweatshot. I just couldn't bear the thought of putting a coat on. It seems so wrong.
So it's ridiculous, doesn't it?
How are we doing?
So it's good. We've just had the first 14-foot ladies through. VJ leading. Nat Rendell second, and Lydia Clifton in third.
Brilliant.
For the 14-foot, you know, the non-qualification, non-selection fleet. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah.
Cool.
So there we go. We're going to turn this back around because you don't want to see our ugly mugs. So, hello, Martin Barlow. Nice to see you. Yeah.
Oh, hello, Martin. Well done for your the Fishguard race. It sounded wonderful. Sounded very, very challenging conditions, but yeah, well done to you. Brilliant stuff. So let's give a shout out to some.
Let's go and have a look for some people. Right, I'm going to try and. Oh, I don't actually want to touch the screen. You can touch the screen. Okay. Hang on. How do we do this? Do I just scroll up and down there?
Yeah, just scroll up.
Okay, go on. You do that.
Well, that's the end.
Oh, that's the end. So who we had? Gary McNabb. Hi, Gary. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, we got Paula. Hi, Paula. Nice to see you. Paul Lawrence. Hello, Mr. Lawrence from sunny Essex. Paul, I don't care. Only the hardy people stand out in the cold. So we don't care about that. Right. Who else we got? Yep, there we go. Right, we're caught up.
Okay,
There we are.
let's give a shout out to.
Zach Wharton. Oh, hi, Zach. Good to hear from you.
Saw Zach at GBSUP race last time out, so that lovely tribute to Mark Slasher, and it was beautiful actually. Lovely to see all the OG there paddling in his on. It was fabulous. Brought some of them out the woodwork.
Just
yes.
go past the yellow boys, please.
Oh, on the outside.
No, just here. You can just come in.
Oh yes, okay, cool.
Okay, so we've got our first, our winner coming in.
Our winner coming in.
Let's just say that. It's
Yeah.
unless something horrible goes wrong. We've got Blue Ewer who will be coming in first place for the selection.
Yeah.
Quite rightly so. I mean, he's paddled so well in Europe. Second place last year at in Germany, I think. But he's had an amazing season in Europe. He's, as you said earlier, he's there or thereabouts with the best of them. He is the best of them.
He is up there with the best. You know, I mean, you see him out there with some. You know, he's in the mix with Shrimpy, who we've already spoken about. With Rye. You know, we've with Christian Anderson. You know, he's training with these guys, racing with these guys, and he's just lifted his game so much.
Yep, quite right. So we've got number 313 coming in there, who is
Jeff Carr.
I'm guessing a retiree.
Yeah. Well done, Jeff. And here we go. We got Blue Ewer just catching bumps all the way. Look at this.
Look at him go. I mean, it's always a pleasure to watch Blue.
Yeah.
For his skills, and look at that.
Look at that, catching back on the bumps. Look at that. Well done, Blue.
Well done, Blue Ewer. Whoop. Incredible. Fabulous racing.
Ah, well done, Blue.
And we are going to go and try and get a little.
Right, you
I'm
hold
give
that.
this to you.
You hold that.
So we're just bear with us while we just use some new technology here. We're going to lose the battery.
I'm just going to put. I'm going to attach your muff to the muffler. Sorry.
Okay, so
Muff on there, and then up to there. I think we're good to go. There we are. I think that's good.
Let's go and have a chat with Blue. So if you hold that, hold this.
I'll do that. Let's go catch him.
Go and have a-
Mind your table. Here we are with Blue River.
Well done, hug. Well done. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Padlock of Falmouth Bay Open selection race. Blue, how was it out there, Blue, for you today? Looked quite challenging conditions.
Yeah, it's fun. It was upwind here, and then like then a side downwind here, and then more side from here. So there's a lot of side wind today and a bit of backfill at the rocks, but yeah, it's good fun.
Good fun.
Yeah,
I mean, you're used to conditions like this, aren't you? Paddling all the time. You put yourself out there to paddle in as many different conditions as you can to do stuff like this.
yeah.
And if people see this on the screen, they might think it looks fairly flat. It's not, is it? It's a challenge.
No, yeah, it's definitely tricky. Especially if like all coming to the side, your board's just like tipping all the time. So fair play to everyone out there today. Because challenge staying on board.
You've really learned to deal with conditions like this, you know, the way the water's going, the bouncing of the rocks. It's very, very technical, isn't it? This kind of racing.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I know. It just takes getting a little getting used to. So like good practice today with everyone. So nice.
Amazing. So you've won. You've qualified.
Yeah.
Just wait for a little letter to come popping through your door.
Sure.
But you must be really pleased with that. Did you feel today, you know, you're doing so well in, what do we do?
Mike's not working.
Oh, the mic's not working. Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul.
Did you feel some pressure today because you've come back to England?
Probably less pressure actually, like no prize money and no big European names, so it's quite nice to actually come into the event and enjoy it a bit more rather than stressing out about like having to get a good result. So I think I actually being somewhere I've paddled before and people I've paddled against quite a lot.
Many congratulations. We're sorry if you didn't hear what you said earlier. We were talking about the conditions and how he puts himself out there. You know, what would you say to someone who's not watched the paddling to see what's their best thing that they can do?
Just get out there, get out there and practice and accept you're going to fall in those, but it's how you're going to get better. It's just going to get out there and
Get off the beach, get on the sea, and maybe get some Thank you. Go warm up. So mine's not working.
Yeah, so we so sorry about that, guys. We kind of got half a Blue Ewer interview there. So thanks for letting us know, though, Paul Lawrence. That's very kind of you. We won't do that again.
It's a different one.
We'll use a different one, yeah. Okay, so more people coming in. We got Sarah Maxey as a retiree, I think. So I think she's had enough of that today. But you know what? Even to get one lap in this when these conditions are like this is admirable, right? So, and like Blue Ewer's just said, it's just a case of getting out there, and the more and more you do it, the more and more you get used to it. It's that muscle memory. So yeah, it's just that muscle memory and just getting out and just getting that body to remember how that feels every time you go out. Who have we got this? Is this, yeah, just plug something in. Got it? There we are.
Okay, so just do let me know if you can hear a different kind of mic. See if you can hear me. Yep. Let me know if you can hear me speaking on a different mic, because I've got a little another little mic to play with, and we shall see. And who is that? Number 111. That is Lauren, isn't it?
That's Lauren. Yes. So hi, Bruce. We've got Bruce Smith on here. Just put on a great little post here. He said Blues results don't show the true picture of how well he has done this year. Hang on. the times he's finished around 7th, he's just lost out in the big group on sprints up beaches and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely true, Bruce. You know, he's been totally in the mix in the racing, and he's a lot of the times he's actually, you know, lost out on sprint finishes. So
Yeah, so I think we've got our second place there, but I'm just wondering whether I think my brain has gone. Glenn I don't
Eldridge.
think went round the buoy.
Oh, he's having to go back round.
I think he's had to go back and go round the buoy because he missed it. So this is what happens in racing, isn't it? And they were obviously very, very close, those guys. I wasn't actually watching them, but I guess they were very, very close, those guys. Let's just have this mic. Let me know if you can hear me chatting through this new mic. Let's see what Paul is saying. I can hear you now. Oh, thank you so much, Amy. Thank you. Yeah. So, yeah, we believe that Glenn may well have been maybe in second place, and he's had to go round the buoy, so he is now in... Hector's in second. My apologies. Thank you very much. So, Damien came in third, and Glenn has come in fourth, but I'm guessing that Glenn had to go and find... go back round that buoy, which is gutting for him, I guess. Hi, Lee. Thank you very much for checking in. We're just catching the guys finishing this race. And we apologise if we missed Hector finishing in second place. We were struggling with our new mic day. Should have tested it earlier, maybe, but actually we did test it. It did work. So this is Glenn coming in. He might be gutted about that, but you know, still learning. So, we were going to have a chat with Hector and the other boys and just see what happened on that last minute. But yeah, Damien in third place. Hector's just gone for a swim, I think. So I might just go and have a chat with them. Will, can I ask you to hold this for me while I just have a chat with the boys? So we're going to have a chat with the boys here. We'll just wait. They're just having a mini debrief. So guys, can I have a chat with you? I was too busy messing about with the mic to know what was going on. I think Hector came second.
Yes, yeah.
Glenn, were you lying in? Can I just squidge in here?
Damon was third.
Damon was third. Was he always third, or did you go the wrong way?
No, I went the right way in the end, but I was getting really hot, so I thought I'd have a little swim twice.
Okay, brilliant. And Damien, come in. So you came third. How do you feel about that? Were you pleased with that?
Yeah, I think Glenn was. I was chasing him down the whole way. So, and then Glenn decided to take a jump in just to cool off. So I thought now's my chance to go. So
that's what you did.
So I went, and
we were watching you, and you were pretty spread out, you guys, weren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, you know the sea so well. We were just talking about you last year and talking about Carbis Bay and how lovely it is. But how were the conditions out there today?
Well,
do you do much SUP racing anymore? Yeah, all the mics not working. So, right, we're going to wait here and see how we go with the girls. Let's just get rid of that. Right, I'm back on the. I'm just back on the regular mic now. So it's just when we're interviewing the guys, it's really nice to have that sound quality a little bit better than it was for our base-up race, because it's so windy and we're trying to get rid of that sort of sound that's surrounding us, like the sea and everything. And can you hear me now? I'm literally just talking to the phone as I am. We'll try and sort it out actually at lunchtime. We've got a break at lunchtime before the sprint starts. The sprint's going to be interesting on these conditions. It's going to be one-sided paddling all the way for those 200-metre sprints. But we will check those mics out and do a bit of live testing with the mics. They should work, but they're not, which is quite frustrating. Oh, I think there's a young lady on a SIC board, and I think that might be a test page, and she's just plopped in the water there by the buoy. The conditions are really, 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 you know, look at these waves coming in now. Oh, thank you, Zach. Well, we'll try and grab him and have another chat, actually. You know, we've missed some of Blues, we've missed some of Glenn's. It's a real shame because they've got some good stuff to say. We're testing out new technology, and today it just hasn't worked doing it on the hoof. But we will attempt to get some chat with Glenn again, because, as I say, he's got a lot to say. So yeah, we've got a young lady, Tess Page, I think, who has been in and out of the water a little bit. The conditions are very, very challenging. And on the foil here we've got James Little, but he didn't want to do the distance race, so he's messing about on his foil. But he will be doing the sprinting later, and the tech sprinting later as well.
Holly and Annie are really close to each other.
Okay.
Holly's the
Starboard. Okay, so we've got the ladies coming in, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, guys, for giving us feedback on the sound quality. It is really windy, and that's why we want to... So I tried the other mic, it didn't work.
Oh, the other one didn't work either.
No, so we're going to... Martin's back now, we're going to do some testing at lunchtime.
Yes.
And we'll test out the mics, and we'll really get one, so it might be that you can give us some feedback as well. I think this is young Tess Page coming in now. She is younger sister of Annie Page, so winning the junior ladies. I think she is the only junior ladies, but you have to be in it to win it. So she is there finishing. Well done to her. And we've got Holly Pye coming in first for the ladies. So
oh, brilliant.
And then Annie Page in second place. Now Holly, I think Holly had something to prove. Maybe that she didn't say that, but maybe we're putting words in her mouth.
No, but you know what? As we said earlier, I think Holly has just been getting better and better and better.
Yes, absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
I think certainly, you know, when we were in Thailand, she didn't have the best of competitions in Thailand because she did get ill actually out there.
Oh yes, she did.
And then, of course, from then she went straight into winter training. But every race I've seen Holly paddle at this year, she's got better and better and better.
Yeah, and
I
she
think she's really
steaming ahead
really
here.
strong.
And we've got, is this Shaq Thomas here on the board, just coming in here finishing?
Yeah.
Is that him actually?
Is it? No, it's
it's not.
No, is it?
Oh, come on, Holly. Holly is desperate. She is absolutely desperate. No, that is Lee. That's Lee Boxall, I think. Oh, well done, Holly. Good job. She's so pleased, so excited. It's windy, and that's Annie coming in second place, not far behind.
Oh, wow.
That is absolutely fantastic from them both. We'll go and grab a chat with them, and we've got Emily Evans coming in third here, and then looks like Ginny, and then Marie. So Emily in third place. You've got Milky Byatt coming in first place for the prone men. I mean, that is
This
such
is
a skill,
Emily's,
isn't it?
yeah.
This Emily Evans
Yeah.
coming in third place. She's not qualifying here for. She's qualified for Team Wales, but she can certainly qualify for Team GB if that's what she wants to do. But yeah, Holly first. She will be absolutely delighted with that.
And a big gap actually between Emily and Ginny there, isn't there?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. And a big gap then between her and Marie actually.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
But with conditions like this, the conditions will blow the field apart. You know,
absolutely.
they're all amazing paddlers, but depending on
Yeah.
what line they take, or you know,
Absolutely. So there's Milky finishing first in the prone for the men. Well done to him. He has qualified as well. And Emily Evans finishing in third place for the ladies. Now we're going to try the mic again. Shall we try the mic again, guys? Rather than go and chat to
is
them.
it, guys? You tell us. Is it working okay without any mics and just straight through the phone?
Well, it is if we're talking.
If we're talking,
if we
but
try
not
and
the
go
other way
the
around?
side, it's quite tricky. Let's just, you hold that, my lovely.
I got it.
And I'm going to...
Okay, guys, we're just going to try another mic, and we're going to see if we can. But here's Ginny coming in now. So Ginny Betts taking up fourth. Ginny will love this because she loves the bumps anyway, doesn't she? So she's going to love this little downwind back in. Right, we're just going to try. Phone is good. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. We're just going to try this other little mic. That's it. That's good. There we go.
Okay, guys, can you hear me with this mic? Can you hear me with this mic? Let me know if you can hear me as soon as possible. That would be great. That's Ginny Betts finishing there in fourth place. Well done to her. Good paddling, Ginny. Fabulous. Can you hear me with the mic, everybody?
Paul Lawrence says yes.
Awesome! Let's
Paul
go.
Lawrence, tell us how old you are, and that will test us if you know the mic's working. How old are you?
He won't be able to hear you. How old are you, Paul Lawrence?
Yeah.
There's your tester. Let's see if we
okay,
can.
that's all right.
Okay,
Right.
let's go and find these girls. Go and find Holly. Oh, where's Holly gone? She shot off.
Hello,
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Sorry, I'm a bit sweaty.
No, we don't mind sweaty. So we've got the new mic again, which wasn't working earlier. So ladies, hang around because I'll chat to you in a minute. But I'm here with the winner of the 14-foot ladies distance selection race. Holly, you must be absolutely delighted.
Yeah, really happy with that. Annie and I paddled quite closely most of the way. She was leading for most of the first lap until the final buoy, and then I was leading until I think the first buoy of the second lap, and then we were kind of neck and neck for a lot of it, or like tossing and turning. And then Annie was definitely leading towards the end, but I just kind of put in a surge and I caught a few bumps, and the bumps really helped as well. That made quite a big difference. But yeah, no, really happy with that. I was not expecting to win that race, but yeah, so pleased, really pleased.
So Holly and I, she won't mind me saying this, but we had a little chat before and you were quite nervous. I mean, actually a lot of these paddlers were nervous. It means a lot. It absolutely means a lot. So you were quite nervous before, didn't you? There's some, you know, these ladies are fierce this year, as are you. But so you must be doubly pleased with your efforts today.
Absolutely, yeah. Everyone in the top 6, 7 ladies is so strong, and I think of quite a few of us, it could have been anyone's race today. You know, we're all very close, which is why, yeah, it definitely wasn't an easy win. It's quite hard work, but no, I'm really pleased for everybody else as well. Pleased for Annabelle. That means we both get selected. Emily came in third, and then Ginny and Marie and Michelle, I think, is around somewhere. I can't see her, but no, everyone is really strong this year, and it's not very nice, but it's also really nice. It means that no one gets an easy podium at any event. You know, it's really tough, but it also is pushing us all on, I think, which which means a lot. So yeah.
Well, if you're all pushing each other, then you can only get better, can't
Exactly.
you? So yeah, brilliant. And are you entering the sprint competition this afternoon?
Yeah, quick recovery now, and then I think the 200-meter sprints is in a couple of hours' time. It's actually going to be really hard in this side wind. It's going to be side on, which isn't going to be fun, but it could be like that at the Worlds. So yeah, going to give the sprints a go and the technical race tomorrow and see how we get on.
Brilliant. Well, we are delighted. Don't tell the others. Always one of our favourites. We're really delighted.
Thank you.
Many congratulations on winning the distance race at the Falmouth, the Padlock of Falmouth Bay Open. Thank you very much, Holly.
It means a lot. Cheers, guys.
All right, bye bye. Let's see if we can grab young Annie. Hi. Another beach, another race.
Another race, yeah.
Are you? How are the conditions? We've watched it from the beach. We can tell from people coming in that it was really
Yeah.
tough conditions. So, how was it from your perspective?
Well, I found it super tough out there on the bumps. There wasn't really any downwind. There wasn't really any upwind. There was always side chops. So your left arm for like ages and your right arm for ages. I've not paddled anything like that before, so it was straight into the deep end for me. But I still thought it was a fun race, and I was so me and Holly were like fighting the whole way, which was really fun. And her ocean skills are just unbelievable. Just watching her it was a really good race for that reason, like the Battle of the Tunas, I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Well, you have, even on the base up race, you were battling
Yeah.
there, weren't you? Both
Yeah.
came first, second. So
Yeah.
it's really good to see your progress. And your sister's been out there today as well.
Yeah, she's just started, and I'd really love her to get into it as a junior girl. She's been training really hard. The whole family's here today, which is lovely, and I've got another sister watching from home, so it's really nice. Yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm excited. Hopefully, I think that means maybe me and Holly are going now for the team, which would be amazing. Like, that would be so good.
I think you are.
So I can't wait about
it. Yeah. And are you doing, what would you say that your best discipline is?
Well, I'd say sprint or distance, but I'm definitely more of a flat paddler at the moment. I train exclusively on the river, which is not ideal for days like this, but I'm going to try and get out there more this summer, get on the ocean, make myself a bit more like all-rounder with the skills.
Yeah.
I think will help, yeah.
Brilliant. And you've got the sprints this afternoon, which straight line sprints.
Yeah.
Well, straight. We're hoping they're going to be straight line.
Fingers crossed, but yeah.
And then all the tech stuff tomorrow, which for us watching is so exciting, and I guess it is quite exciting for you too, because you never really know what's going to happen. You can have a wee fall or and it's all to do with the bumps and everything, isn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely. Tech would be so cool to watch for sure. And sprints would be exciting too. In the side chop again.
And the forecast is windier tomorrow, but
is it?
apparently, and sunnier. So
Hey, that's nice, bit of sun.
yeah, and it's always a pleasure to watch you racing.
Yeah,
and you're
thank
an
you.
up and coming star in our SUP sport. It's lovely to see you do
Yeah,
so well.
thank you so much.
Thanks for the chat.
Thank you.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
no,
your
you're
time.
welcome. Bye.
All right, well done.
Dave Viewers just asked,
Yes.
top 3 men.
Oh, top 3 men. Blue Ewer,
Yes.
of course, who you might know. Hector Jessel and Damien Warner. So there you go. And then Glenn was 4th. He took a swim. He was getting very hot apparently, so he took a swim. Had to go back. I think he went back round the buoy. But yeah, that's your top 3. Blue, who won by Dave a country mile, and Hector came in 2nd. Super strong, and Damien, who has again taken up racing, he's someone who's raced in the past and has just taken it up again, and he's way up there, because his skills, he looks incredibly calm when he's paddling, but he's so strong. He almost doesn't look like he's putting any effort in, but he's a really strong paddler. So great to see him racing. Yeah, we've had some cracking results. Yeah. So yes. Okay, hang on. I will run and get Emily. So Emily is just chatting to Freddie from SIC. So let's try and get Emily, and then we might even get Ginny as well. Emily, may we have a little wee chat? No. Overheating. So I'm here with Emily Evans, who has already qualified for Team Wales. That was I mean, we couldn't see you around the corner, but we were watching you. Someone had some binoculars on and were watching. And, the races has been quite spread out today, I
Yeah.
guess, because of the conditions.
Yeah.
Holly, I think, said she was pretty lucky. I mean, she's very talented, but lucky to get the bumps and whatever. How did your race go today? You came third.
Yeah, I was actually really pleased because it's because historically Ginny and Marie lead the field on a distance race, but Annie's smashing it this year. She's and Holly, as you said, very talented, very fit as well. So it was. I was really pleased because it was really choppy and. And it was real, just saying to Ginny then, it was a real leg game today. You just needed strong legs and ocean practice. So yeah, I'm pleased. Yeah.
And what board were you riding today?
I had the Sunova Water. It's 23 inches wide, and it loves to catch bumps and things. But there's a lot of slides for today, so not really loads of catching bumps. But it was actually really pleased with it because just having a slightly wider board for me makes it a little bit more comfortable when it's really choppy like that.
Yeah,
so,
good.
Yeah.
And we were talking again about the girls, the top 6, 7 girls, and a couple who aren't here today, but they are, it's really quite open, isn't it? We feel like we know who is going to win, but actually that's not the case at the moment, is it? Depending on how people are, what they've got going on in their personal lives or whatever, or how fit they feel on the day or how well they feel on the day. So for you to come third, you're really pleased.
Yeah.
It is quite open, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, it is, and it's actually really nice like that because you never know what you're going to get when you come to a race, and the competition's really good and really healthy, and everyone's really good mates off the water as well. So it just makes a really nice atmosphere and a really nice racing scene in the UK.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And how was Fishguard? Just briefly, how are the conditions at Fishguard?
Yeah, a little bit like this, I guess. But the distance race, obviously, over a point-to-point section, and I'd say probably much swellier than this, out in the open ocean. And then our tech race was probably similar conditions to this, actually, maybe a little bit slightly choppier. Again, we had lots of side winds, side swell. So consistently between both races, a very good test of paddling, especially when they're selection races for the international competitions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And ironically, both international competitions could be on pretty flat water this year.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes. Sorry, darling. That's just the way it goes. But you've got to be ready, haven't you, for any conditions that are thrown at you. You've competed in Denmark before, haven't you?
Yes, yeah, that was at Vidar which is on the coast in Denmark, and it's like a kite surfing spot. So there was pretty big swell and choppy conditions. So that was a good test. I have heard that some of Copenhagen's going to be choppy because it's in a shipping lane or something. Is it I don't know. So it's a mixture of flat canals and choppy water, I think. So I reckon that'll be a little test for
Definitely.
people there, yeah. And I think the technical's on a ocean venue anyway.
Okay.
But I've not been there, so it's going to be a nice surprise, and
Cool.
we're going to have it's going to be really exciting because we've got people from Scotland, we've got a Scottish team, we've got a Welsh team, we've got an English team. We're going to have a great UK representation.
I do like the home nations, because you get more people going from the UK.
Yeah.
I really like it. I really wish they'd keep that. But,
I know, it'd be really good fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but they let us know right at the last minute. Actually, this year it's been brilliant. We've known for quite a long time, haven't we, that it's home nations. So respect to the committee that decided that early doors.
Yeah,
Thank you, Emily. Always great to see you racing, and great to wear those because we can see who you are.
Oh,
But yeah, well done
Not
and
'cause it's cold or
congratulations.
anything.
No, not
typical
cold.
UK summer.
But congrats on your third
Thanks.
place, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the 200 metre sprints after lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, go and refresh.
Thanks.
Thank you
See
so
you
much,
later.
Emily. All right. So that's your top 3 ladies. We had Holly Pye, who came first, Annie Page second, and Emily Evans in third place. We had Ginny in fourth and Marie Buchanan in fifth. We've been just some great racing. And for the boys, it was Blue Ewer, Hector Jessel and Damien Warner. So we've got a few stragglers coming in here. That sounds pretty rude, doesn't it? I don't mean stragglers. We've got a few paddlers. Yeah, let's go and watch the ladies 14 foot. So we'll wander down. We've got our little mic that appears to be working. So hallelujah to that. Here we've got Alex Jessel finishing with his Battle of the Thames t-shirt on. He was on a wider board today, starboard 14.28. He looks like he's been swimming as well. Ollie from Saltwater.
Saltwater, yeah.
Yep.
Well
He's
done, Phil Sparks.
Well, Sparks finishing on that good classic board. Nash
Well done,
Javelin
Phil.
Maliko. Well done. Well done.
Oh, faller out.
Yeah, so it's interesting. These conditions it just keeps getting choppier and choppier. And we've had a lot of people taking a swim today, Martin.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, I'm not surprised, are you? So, yeah, you hold that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like Emily was just saying, it's just choppy. It's side-on chop, and we're actually starting to get. If you look out there now, we're starting to get some white caps forming out there as well. So I don't know how that's going to affect the sprint racing this afternoon.
Well, sprint racing will just be bloody tough.
It's just going to be hard, isn't it?
They're going to be side-on, and sprint racing is pretty much paddling on one side anyway. But
Yeah.
it will be really hard to hold the line before the race starts. They're not allowed to jump start. They're not being held. They're just having to wait in the water. So it's going to be really tough.
So look, here's the thing, right? So, as a race director myself, if you had conditions like this and it was a sprint race, would you be tempted to change that course to into the wind and back downwind, out and back sprint race? Would you be? Is it worthwhile doing that, or is it worthwhile keeping it as that side-on chops? So does that sort the wheat from the chaff, or do you need to make it a bit more competitive for everyone? I think that's a really good question. What do you guys think? Do you think the courses ought to be changed according to the conditions, or do you think the paddlers should paddle to the conditions?
Well, let me answer that because today it's all about it being a qualification for a particular type of sprint, and they only ever do straight line sprinting.
Yep.
And the whole point of this straight line sprinting today is to fall in line with that committee's criteria for that racing. Tomorrow it's the opposite. We've got in and out, we've got sprint racing as we see it quite a lot in this country, from the beach out to the buoy, quick turn, really exciting. So I don't think they will change it, because it's a selection race. I think any other day they would change it. Absolutely, to make it. Is fairer the right word? I'm not sure.
I don't think fairer is the right word, but I know what you mean. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are capable sprinters, but they're not necessarily capable sprinters in a side shot. And that's a different skill altogether, isn't it? So I think a lot of it is, some of it could be geographical, couldn't it? Oh, here we got coming in now. Just turn this around now while we chat.
Tom Price Davis here, who doesn't really race anymore, but he came here last year to race, and he's racing again this time, so he'll be really pleased. He's finished that. I think last year he actually stopped racing because he felt pretty sick with the conditions. Well done to him for finishing.
So I'm just looking out now. We'll continue that conversation in a second, I think. But I'm just looking out there now because is that VJ?
In her
Yes.
top, yes, I think.
Yeah.
it is.
So VJ was leading out the ladies' 14-foot fleet. So it looks like she's going to take this at the moment. VJ, obviously from Jersey, paddles on the ocean the whole time. A very, very, very talented paddler. And I was there in Thailand, but I can't remember if she got gold or silver. She got silver, didn't she? I was actually there watching and actually reporting on it, getting awfully excited.
The sub junkie.
Yeah, that's right. So we got VJ here. I know Nat Rendell was in second. I can see her out there, but I think there might also be a lady to the outside of her there. That could be Alabelle Ewer on an SIC board, perhaps.
Maybe. We'll see when she comes in, but it looks like VJ is coming in to take first place. She'll be delighted with that. She's a super, super strong paddler. And as you say, Martin, paddles on the ocean a lot. And she'll be really pleased with this.
This is Paul Drake just coming in now.
Yeah, well done, Paul Drake.
Well done, Paul.
Just be pleased.
Paul Drake. Well done.
Good job. So here's VJ finishing.
She's such a strong paddler, VJ, for sure, you know.
And she's on a board that is not seen very often around.
No, Bark.
So,
But I mean, Bark make amazing prone boards, you know. So they make boards that catch bumps and know how to glide. So Bark is a really solid choice, to be fair. No, you don't see.
She's been riding Bark boards forever.
Yeah.
VJ.
Well done, VJ! So here we go. We have got two ladies coming in now. So it's Nat Rendell in third. Is this Dana Lowe? No, it's not. Is it? It's not Dana. No.
It could be Louise Court.
No, she's on.
No, it's not.
Nat's desperately trying to catch up on the bumps there.
Oh
but...
no, this is.
Oh, it's Eric.
It's Eric Amada.
Ah, okay. So
So
yeah, here we go.
second place.
So Nat has got second place. Yeah. So do you know what? When he came round the first time, I thought he was a girl.
Well,
But I know him really well, and I'll give him a cuddle and say sorry.
his nickname is Amanda, so we've got beautiful long hair. So well done, Eric, for finishing. Such a character of our sport.
Well done, Eric.
Yeah, well done.
Damn it.
Well done. Damn it. And Nat Rendell coming in.
Oh,
in
what a
second
race.
Place. She will be thrilled with that.
She'll be really happy because it was. Okay, I think you're trying to hook onto somebody else's network there. Oh, great race there, great race. So VJ, Nat Rendell, VJ first, Nat Rendell, Andy Halliday coming in here for the boys.
Well done, Andy. We've got the board carriers here if they need them.
The board butlers.
Board butlers.
I like that.
Yes,
That was good,
I've
wasn't
never
it?
heard of that.
No, I liked it though. Well done, Andy.
Well done, Andy. Brilliant. And for the ladies, we've got another couple of ladies coming in here. We can't see who they are just at the moment. I'm guessing one of them might be Annabelle Ewer. But eyes are not good enough currently, so we'll see when they come around the buoy who they are. But Nat will be really pleased. Second place, VJ in first place. We've got Jacques Thomas there, VJ's son, who I don't know where he placed in this race. I know that Max T, who was looking really strong, actually pulled out of the race for whatever reason. So we might go over and have a chat with these ladies, shall we?
Let's do it. Let's wander over. Let's catch them, and then we'll get whoever's coming in third. So. Hello, ladies. I can just about see it. It's okay. I've got you all in there. I've got you all in. That's cool.
She's working currently, so
probably a little bit choppier than I normally go out in, but we came down this morning and it was glassy, and I said to Andrew, I said, oh, glassy. I'm not really, maybe. I was like, my ocean experience is conditions, so I was hoping that it would be choppy. So yeah, I did a little bit of prayer and
so many congratulations. Nat, second place, amazing. We thought you were third against some beautiful Peruvian or where's Eric from?
He's, I don't know, the moon.
Yeah, we thought you were third place behind Eric Amanda,
We thought Eric was a girl.
second place. How did your race with VJ go?
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I thought we were really quite close on that first lap.
Yeah, we were.
And then the second lap, as we sort of took the turn, she just flew. And I was like, we're on the way out, so stay the way out. And we were watching that. Oh, God! It's quite hard. So we basically, it's great.
Absolutely thrilled with that. There she is on the NSP. Yeah, well done to her. So we love watching you, Jacques, because you just adore this sport, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes. And you are a credit to your parents. I hate to say that with standing here, but you just love the sport so much, don't you?
Yeah, so I've just always been around the ocean and grown up around the ocean, and that's just the way that it's taken me.
Yeah. And can I ask you, as a young man, who you would look up to from this country, worldwide?
Oh. What's going on here?
What we might do, hi guys, sorry, we're having tech problems. What we're going to do is finish this and start live again, and we will catch up with, well in fact let's just, no, we're gonna finish it and start again.
Start again and start.
Yeah, and we'll chat to Jacques. Okay, bye bye, thank you for watching.